Substitution on the
So it's Miami holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, with some changes, MP comes in for Kevin Love. And Hero subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. MP is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Outside, Hero. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
It's Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. MP passes to Oladipo. Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's MP. No good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Pacers trail by 13. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Here's Mathurin. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's tipped. And here comes the break. With the floater, and Oladipo with the lay-in. Good. And the Heat lead by 13.
Oladipo has a lot of shots at his disposal, including that pretty floater.
Now the pass to Hield. A three-pointer, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP dishes to Oladipo. MP deciding where to go with it. Oladipo, the pass to MP. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Pacers ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pacers substitutions. Aaron Nesmith. Andrew Nembhard.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Back to McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Drills it from outside. Nesmith has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Heat leading by 12. MP with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Butler. At the elbow, it's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Heat have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. That one misses. Now here's Neesmith. Defended by Strus. Neesmith can't get it to go. Here's Vincent from 18 feet away. And the miss. And so it's Miami. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
Substitutions. Poked loose.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They've lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
On the court for Indiana. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Turner is out there with Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And it's Miami's ball. MP up top. He's guarded by Johnson. MP, no good. Passes it to Nembhard. And Hill has it in the corner. Missed. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you.
Brianna Buckets was a paint piece in 2K22 also, right?
Yeah.
And I think Chris Manning, I think you were...
And at this point, we're just about halfway through the season. Some teams, Clark, playing great basketball right now.
And the real...
Substitution
For Miami, MP comes in for Love, and Tyler Hero subbed in for Oladipo. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Mike Conley. On the court for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Here's Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Prince.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Here's MP. Oh, and Reed with a block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Long range from the inbound.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off a good defense.
Well, practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Back to Strus. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. A minute 20 left in the first. Unloads from 13. That shot off the mark. Now the Heat take it the other way.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Miami calls timeout.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Hero outside. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. Over Zeller. Reed can't hit. Hero outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
the defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you...
Substitution on the court.
Conley against Lowry. Towns. And it's scored home by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
So for Minnesota right now, Taurean Prince is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. Pass to MP. Now here's Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, buries it from 3. Oladipo's got 6.
Count that one, an average long-range shooter. Oladipo makes enough to where you've got to respect his shot.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards from the arc. He can't hit that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Lowry outside. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And it's in there.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Pass to Prince. Conley with the ball. In his last outing, 16 points for him. "16 feet out, and no good, trying to use the glass."
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
That one drops. He ties it up. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Gobert. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still leads.
You gotta get loud.
MP. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Heat leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Miami Heat, 46. The Timberwolves, 43.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been hurt versus being injured.
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Butler, then it's MP, and it's Yurtseven in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat, and the basket by Towns.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Down low. Here's MP. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the inside. And Oladipo with the basket on the assist from Butler. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one could make a big difference.
Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Lowry. Offensive rebound. Reed. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
And this run has been fueled by second chance points.
Lowry, right side. Oladipo, the pass to MP. Now Butler. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 19 points.
Butler's so capable of dominating like this. Good at getting to his spots and getting into a rhythm as well.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs. And Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Edwards against Oladipo. Lowry outside. Pass to Yurtseven. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, guys, the pump fake is an effective move. Every player should have it. And you look at Oladipo right there, used it to perfection.
A different look for Miami. Martin, he's checked in for Yurtseven. Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in for Lowry. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Prince. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Rivers. Now here's Reed, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Hero. The Heat with the lead. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside. Nails the baby hook.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Oladipo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oladipo forced to get crafty and creative that time, pulling out all the stops, and is able to get the shot off.
Victor Oladipo.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's Miami picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight